Good morning, good Saturday morning. Another rainy weekend for us. Wet, chilly. It's like spring is here and it's not coming soon enough for the warm weather, but it's here. As a matter of fact, just north of us as a mountain range, and they're getting snow this morning. It's kind of chilly. So, yeah, it's it's a crazy spring weekend. But April showers, we got rain, plenty of rain. I don't feel like we're in a drought anymore. I think at one point we were in a drought. I don't think that's the case anymore. How's everybody doing? VOD viewers, how are you guys doing? You guys never leaving me any messages. Tell me how you guys are doing in chat. What you guys are up to? How was the movie? All those who saw the movie, and you know what movie I'm talking about, the Minecraft movie. What was your thoughts? What were your thoughts on it? Love to hear it. Love to hear it. All right, let's head on over. Making sure everything looks good there. Looks good there. There we are. There we are. How is everybody doing? We're back here on the Prismarine Island. I've been doing a little bit of work, a little bit of stuff, and I can give nothing. I want to say nothing groundbreaking, but it's just small details of things. I started pulling down the slope here of the island, and we're going to start drawing it out towards the water's edge, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do about. I guess we're going to make a channel. I think a nice boat channel, kind of like a canal. And then yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out a little bit. But this is going to be the pier and the dock. I think we're going to pull it out a little bit more here. And yeah, which, I mean, it leads to some other like questions like how is this going to slope away? How's the boats going to come in? I'm trying to think of natural ways that the earth would naturally generate, plus ways that man would have channeled it out or dug it out of sorts. So yeah, a couple things in mind while I'm building this. But today we're going to start working on the slope here, which I think we're going to start drawing it out more, taking a little inspiration about what we had done over here, which is mostly went straight down, but I want to pull it. I mean, I definitely want to pull this out some, because it's an island. It didn't just sprout straight up like this, so we do have some work there to do. Underwater work. Speaking of underwater work, well, what if we can do like an underwater beacon? What is that thing called? I forget what it's called. Boop. So we're going to pull, I'm going to go ahead and just pull this out by one. Because it's starting to do that. So if you guys didn't watch my last stream or want to get caught up, I did see the movie last weekend with the kids, and we had a rough experience with the audience members. It was a younger crowd, but very unfortunately uncontrollable apparently, and had a lot of distractions, so it really did take away from the film, which is kind of unfair to the film. And we've enjoyed the film. When it did come to the film, we did enjoy the film. I mean, they were loud at some points that we couldn't even hear some of the dialogue that was happening in the film, some of the jokes and quips. Which was a little, yeah, again, it's just a little sad. I'm going to pull that out there. I think that'll do it. But yeah, so we had an okay time. wasn't great, a great experience. Even to the point where the manager came out and actually stopped the film and said, "Everybody's got to calm down." I'm like, we're excited that you're excited, but you know, keep in mind about the people around you, and Yeah, it was a outside of that, it was an actual, it was a good time. We had fun. We enjoyed the film. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe I should do it this way. So I hope you guys saw it and have had a good time. I was watching those lurking and some streams this morning. After stream, I will be heading over to the Build for Better charity foundation, Build for Better charity streams on Twitch. So you might catch me over there, watching them build amazing stuff. While we sit here working our island and have a nice, chill, rainy Saturday morning. I hope some of you are faring better with the weather. We have a great guy that we like to watch do our weather. Seems Bob. Bob's a good guy. I think if there's anything else fun that really happened this week. We just work picked up a little bit. We were busy. I'm watching Reacher and Severance right now. My two little shows of choice at the moment. Reacher's good. I mean, so Severance. Severance is really good as well. I just started the second season, first episode in. I have a feeling I'm going to be very mad when the second season's over. Only because I don't think it's going to end. It's a pretty good show. I didn't like the way the first season ended. I know I tell you guys all the time, like when I look for a show and their finales and stuff, like they need to have like a finite wrap up. Reacher has that. Each season, or at least this season, the first season, wrapped up its storyline. It's kind of funny how it actually feels Incredible Hulk-esque. Oh, went too far. That's alright. We want to do this. And I think this. Nope. Oop. Yeah. That's what I want to do. Let's see how we're doing. Alright, yeah, so we're going to pull all that out one more. And I think we may need to get some more stone. Or we shift over to andesite. Ugh, there we go. First fall of the day. Gotta have them. I've been digging out stone over here, I think. There we go. Yep. So we can grab some more. often think maybe a generator would be nicer, but I find this way more satisfying, a little more adventurous than standing there at a stone generator. So do you guys gather resources and then stockpile them, or I don't know. Tell me how you guys do it sometimes. Like this is how I do it. Like as I move along and need more things, I go out and mine that specific resource. And then I continue on with the project. And until I'm running out of that resource again, until I run out of it again, or however it feels right. So I'm curious to know what shows you guys are watching, if you guys are watching any television at all or anything streaming, and what you're enjoying about it, or maybe not enjoying about it. And maybe you tried something and you were like, I couldn't get into this show for some reason. I'll hear those too. I'd like to hear those. I did buy a couple new albums this week. Nick Waterhouse, highly recommended. Highly recommend. It's got this little jazz blues fusion going on. I really dig. I actually picked that up from Reacher. They played one of his songs. I was like, "What is that?" So I had to look it up, and was instantly hooked. Daddy Bones bought some new music. Nick Waterhouse. Check him out. It's not backwater. It's like a. I love some swampy blues. Justin Johnson. But I do like some structured stuff, which I feel. Nick Waterhouse is way more structured. And it's not structured. Being structured is not a bad thing. It's just his play style, and I really like it. I'm not saying that Justin Johnson isn't structured. He plays a bit of a swampy style, like slide and something a little more gritty. I remember watching an episode, some YouTube streamer. I don't remember. And this was a long time ago. This is why I can't tell you who it was. But they had this really cool, like, above modern world that they had built. And I was like, that's so cool. And he talked. I don't remember what the episode was about. But the thing that I remember the most, which is why I'm bringing this up as I'm digging this out, is whatever he was doing, he's like, we need materials, so let's go down and get some. So he dug literally a hole right below his feet, like everybody does, digs right below their feet, and then falls down into basically the cave system. And it slayed me. I was like, wait, what? Like, he doesn't have anything underneath, it's all hollow? And as I'm digging this out, that's the first thing that I started thinking of. I'm like, you know, I'm going to dig like one little block underneath this Prismarine Palace, and I'm going to fall into this big, huge hole that I dug out because I needed all this material. It's weird to think of. DaddyBones does not know why he has two beds, but he has two beds. Excuse me. There's that right there. I always forget where I usually fall in at. Oh no, I don't want to go down one more. I lied. I want to do another. I want to pull this out one more. Our nice little anthem. Let's see if that does it for us. Yeah, I think we're going to pull it out even one more. Maybe we just fill it out just a little bit and not have to pull it all the way out. We're just going to give it a bit more of a random bit. I'm going to take this away because now, or we can pull this back. Let's try 3. Our little grass scaffolding here. This block is so useful. I've noticed that on this, I get this weird lag, like, hit periodically. Like, I can't do vertical leaps and take off. Which I find strange. I do it in plenty of time. I do it plenty in my solo world. But here on the server, it doesn't seem to work as well. I guess those are going to stay for now. I think we need to drop down a block too. Does that feel right? Yeah, I think that feels right. Oh, maybe I'm thinking too far out. I can't reach it. Go. So, Build for Better is happening this weekend. Put on by a Miss Luna Cupcake. I'll be watching that after stream. They are... I say they're working in a creative world, which I'm super stoked about. And they're using Axiom and some of the creative tools. Lightmatica World Edit. So I'm excited to see how their progress. They did so much yesterday when they started. how much they got finished. And I just think it's super amazing because, like, I sit here and think about, like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to get finished? I guess if I was in a creative world, this would be finished. Or progress faster. I do think about the speed of working on projects. But then I think about BOO, who I do enjoy company, charisma of BOO. And how I want to say, like, the timing between episodes, because I believe he's just working on bigger projects than he has, and they just take more time. I don't have any special insight into that. It's just my thought and theory. I could be wrong. I could be right. I would love to see a survival building stream with him. He's a great conversationalist, by the way. Love listening to his streams, him streaming, him reading chat and responding. An influencer of many. That one worked. Nope, not there. Get it? Can I get it? There we go. Got it. None of this above me is lit up, by the way. So it does have a potential spawning something that I don't want. That is the crux of survival building right there. Creating mini mob farms. Unintentional mob farms. Alright, this is coming along nicely. This is definitely coming along nicely. Oh, and it stopped raining. Oh, shucks. This is where I'm gonna have some difficulty because I got to figure out how we're gonna blend this down. I mean, if we blend it out underneath as this as well. I kind of wanted this to be its own thing. All right, let's keep working this, and maybe a solution will come to us. Once we begin working on it. I feel I've become like a strategist at this, placing those blocks carefully. Cautiously. Oh, look, there's our baddies. Alright, so I'm going to pull this out a little bit too. I do have some down here, don't I? Ow. Oh, come on. Was that the strategy all along? Bum bum. Bum ba da da ba da. Alright, I'm gonna build it up a bit more. Is it weird how you envision something like this in your head versus the way that it might naturally be or realistically be? Like maybe it is a bit more sharper. Make sure there's no more bad guys. Heck, since all this is going to be underwater anyways, we might just leave it like this. I'll have to come back up and clean that up. And my one lowly water bucket. Maybe we'll make a continuous source first. And then we'll fill in. Go. Bum, ba, da, bum. All right, row one is done. Ooh. Big stretch. If anybody needs a stretch, now might be the time. Not sure what happened there, but okay. All right, next one, next layer. I guess we could have started from that side. This is a much bigger than we did last time. Nope. There. All right, we're getting there. It's looking good. Filling up nicely. Awesome. Come on. There. I love it. A little knowledge about how the water flows and becomes solid sources makes this real easy. And now I'm not even having to go over there and fill those in. Haha, nice. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. There we go. This one doesn't seem to be working out the same way. Maybe I had to get the one edge of the wall started, and then this kind of fills in the rest. Alright, we're going to be doing a lot of bobbing after this one. We got to fix the wall over there. get up, get up, get up, get up. There we go. And boom. Haha. No. Nice. And there. Is that doing it? Okay, so far. Maybe it's just from starting that tiny little corner over there. Alright, continue on. I heard a spooter. Probably because it's hanging out and spawned on the moss platform underneath of us. So we will need to fix that. And that guy. Alright, got 2 more layers to do, and then we can break down this wall and see how we done. How we did, how we done. kind of wish that this would. I guess it is. One more layer to go. Look at that. Aha. I'm loving it. Just filling up over on that side there. Bloop, 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 bloop. We are. I'm seeing an end. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But we'll take a look at it this way. Yeah. I want to see how much space I have so we can start getting these. This is the, to me, this is the big reveal right here. How does the island shape look after this? I love it. I really do like it. All right. Clear some of our inventory so we can grab all this sand. And look at that. It's like this box was just sitting here waiting for stuff that wasn't sand. Okay. Small problem I forgot about. And that's that not all of this is watertight. I know. Some of you think I'm just littering in the ocean here. I'm cleaning it up. Cleaning it up. Got them all. Thumbs up for Daddy Bones. Oh, dude, good morning. How is your walk going? You getting your miles in? I'm hoping. We have a wet, rainy day here. Or at least a wet, rainy morning, so we didn't get on our walk this morning like I liked. I would have hoped. Only chilly, but sunny. Yeah, it's chilly, 40s. Just unfortunately we didn't get to do our walk this morning. But we still went out to get our coffee and have a little cafe moment for us. We have a visitor. probably all mad with like, all the sand just like floating about in the ocean. I've gotten a mile in so far and went into town to pay the accountant for the taxes. Yeah, that tax man. Oh, I got plenty of space. Worried I was running out of space here. Did you get out to go see the movie yet, by the way? I'm curious. It's fine. I come out pretty much even. We do as well. We do as well. I have zero interest in seeing the movie. Aww. I guess if you had somebody to go with, maybe you'd be a little more interested, but yeah, I could understand. Or sit in a theater with people. Yep. Yep. I understand it. Especially my rowdy bunch of people, apparently, because I'm still a little bitter about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm still a little maddish about it. I mean, I know the kids and excitement, and I was a kid. I had excitement. I don't feel I was ever that, though. But I guess maybe some people don't have a full objective opinion. I don't know. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. I mean, obviously I'm very chill now in comparison. Alright, and lastly, this guy here, he's kind of in our way. Yeah, I'll leave that there. What we missing? We got a couple more rogue blocks. Rogue blocks. Get it? Rogue. Come on, Daddy Bones. We're playing Minecraft here. Alright, here we go. There it is. Roblox. And you're not a movie kind of person. Really. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, assuming you enjoy a good story, however it's told. So, I'm thinking of this as some sort of like ship canal. Or maybe we tee it off. We just tee it straight across. Like, I've seen boat docks in like where they're like kind of L shape, and like the boats will like dock along. I do. Lord of the Rings was different. See, yes, yes. No. All right. Ow! That wasn't called for. No, I got him. Alright, I gotta get back up there and get my blocks. I don't need any more of those little menaces spawning up here. There we are. No more mob ledge. Oh, those must be the arrows. Oh, they just disappeared. Okay, perfect. Okay, plan B. Was to do an L straight across here. And I guess we it would eventually, it would basically be us taking all this away as well. We just keep the U shape and just do an L. It's only ever intended for one boat anyways. The planning stages. The planning stages. Or the non-planning stages, as some might have it. Or the non-planning stages. I have a plan on building up a really cool looking island. I don't have a plan for anything specific other than that. That's all. The other details are coming along. I'm still loving the way that this quarter turned out. It looks really good. I really like it. Actually, now that I think about it, like I feel like that actually might be good if we just do a straight across. How much do we only got? 5. If only I had put a bunch of stuff not in my pockets. 8. That bloop. That can stay here. All right. I don't like it there. One block can mean all the difference. And I also do want this to come out a little bit more. So if we do 7, let's keep this to 7 as well. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're going big. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, this should look good. Should. I say should, but it will be what it will be, and we'll evaluate it once we put this in place to determine if we think it's good or not. Or better. I thought it was a portal, not Jack Black's face. Yes, I spent the time to get the cape, and I have it turned on, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my goodness. That looks weird. That looks so weird, right? Like, am I... I don't know. I don't know. It looks weird to me. It looks very, very, very strange. All right, so yeah, so if we open this up, take all that away and all this, we just need to create a depth for where a boat would float into, right? This would slope a bit and then go like this whole like U shape. This would probably be straight and then start to bowl out. Maybe we can do something here. Like we'll create like a how man-made would it be down here, and then where would it start to bowl out? All right, I think we can do this. There we are. Lost another one. Hey, that one popped right back to me. I feel lucky. Okay, with that, let's grab some more stone. Or not stone, but packed mud. Got packed mud somewhere, right? That's in here. Boom, ba-dum. Ba-dum. Can we? There we go. Yeah, let's take you out. Let's do that. Yep. And then I think we'll do this here, like this. Wonderful. Running low again. Oh my goodness, we're not gonna have enough. Are we? Are we not? Are you serious right now? One short? Oh man, that's incredible. Tell me, baby, what you think of me. Well, I guess since we'll be clearing some of this out, we'll grab one from the end. And that will... Whoa, hey! Have I really not been asleep for 3 nights? Come on now. Take that. Ain't gonna sing no more. Alright, so we'll take care of that. No bad spawns there. Alright, so that means we can work on... How much of this do we have? Ugh. Oh, and I got the... There we go. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum, bum, bum. All right, I think that'll do it. Too low? That's too low. So I'm thinking right around here, we'll start taking it up again. So it can meet in with there. Kind of tough to do this when you're using the same block because you're scaffolding. I think we need a little sharper. Let's do... Maybe we start just a touch sooner. Maybe this. Yeah, I think we'll start kind of sharply moving it up there. Okay, that feels pretty good. It'll squish. Alright, well, we're going to need a lot more stone, for sure. So we can start sealing this off. And does that look like right there? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, too far. Right here. Ugh. Oh, there we go. V and Thunderhammer, welcome in. Welcome back. It's good to see you here. Continuing on with our Prismarine farm, it's gotten so large. I have to say, when you start figuring out projects and builds sometimes, and you don't realize how much effort and energy goes into them, how long something could possibly take. I'm experiencing that kind of like right now. Just the amount of work involved in creating this has been, I'm gonna say, a pinnacle at what I've been building. So this morning I did the finish shaping out the front end of the island here, and now we're on to doing a pier. We're going to take this out, and we're going to square this off, and we're going to create the floor. And I think our broad strokes, our broad shape of the whole project is going to be done after that. We are going to need some more stone though, so we're going to need to go stone shopping. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's probably a bad idea to pull this out. And getting so much stone. So much stone. Stone. Just so much stone. I built, not on here, but I've built like cobblestone generators before. And I'm always like, why? There's so much stone in the world. And not that I don't like doing this, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, oh, man, just so much stone. Where we have some blocks hidden. We got some blocks missing. Oh, got one down there. One more over here. Oh, just yank. That was freaking out over there. 31 durability in your pickaxe. Yep, I've been noticing. I've been noticing. I've actually been noticing. I don't have too many farms except for the Skelly farm and the gunpowder farm. We have a, I don't have an ender, but I have a you know, the low, what I call the low budget ender, where I've hollowed out like a little spot underneath one of the pillars in the end and just look at the faces of all the guys and they come running over. Eventually I'd like to go do the ender. There's just so much XP there. I'm going to see the Minecraft movie later today. Nice. I'm excited. I'm excited to get somebody else's take on it and see what somebody else thought about it. I can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to hear about your experience. It's not that I need all this gravel, but I want to see the stone underneath of it. I think there's water behind here. Yeah, all that's water. I've already gotten spoilers on, yeah. It's really hard to avoid spoilers with something as popular as that, especially like when you go YouTube and you get in that YouTube hole of watching all the shorts. Some things to me aren't really spoiled. I wish some things might have been spoiled a little bit sooner, because I want to say that there's a lot of cameos in the film, and looking for the cameos kind of distracted me from actually getting to watch the film. So had I known where to look sooner, I probably wouldn't have been looking so hard for cameos. Get some ores. No matter what I work on, I always seem to like want to grab all the ores. I don't necessarily need them, I just keep grabbing them. So yeah, it's a lot of cameos, and I think sometimes the cameos were just a little distracting from being able to watch the film kind of comfortably, I'll say. Sing a song. Yeah, let's put the ores in. Oh wait, I have an ore box. There we go. Ores in there. Miss K, I was lurking in your stream this morning. Miss K. I was lurking. I jumped in, we went to go get coffee, and then when we got back, I was starting my stream, but am I still lurking? Where'd you send us? Purple Durg? Oh. We're going to jump over to Luna Cupcake and lurk in her stream for the Build for Better challenge, or the charity event. It's not really a challenge. Charity event. Is Tadpole streaming yet? He said he was. He looks like he's dragging his feet. Be right back. No disconnects this morning. Well done. Well done. That is success. That's a success. All right. There we go. The funny thing about this wall is we're going to replace it anyways. Let's see. Send a link. For oh, yes. So, let's see here. First of all, Oakdew does stream as well. I always need to remember to do some of this stuff. There's our command for Oakdew. And Miss K streams as well. And then Luna Cupcake is doing a stream today, along with Corrupted Tree. I think they're on a joint chat together. Corrupted Tree does stream on YouTube, but he's not streaming this event on YouTube. Tadpole will stream on YouTube. Let's find that Tadpole milk. There he is. All right, let's oh, he needs a real channel. He needs to grab his real channel. And then we got Tadpole Milk. They are all doing the challenge today. Now, Tadpole should be dual streaming at some point today. He better be, or he's in trouble. He'll be in trouble. Corrupted Tree does also streams on YouTube. Periodically. I think he gets exhausted sometimes. Tadpole is a lot of fun. Tadpole is a lot of fun. He's more fun than I am. He's got loads and loads on DaddyBones. I am way more chill. He's way more excitable. Ugh, darn it. Missed. Yeah, he's been doing that thing that I actually need to do more of, and that's at least post more shorts. But all I do is build. Actually, what something I need to do is go visit an end city. Swift sneak. I want some swift sneak. Alright, let's see if we can grab this block here. All out of stone. Alright, do that. Alright, finish that off. There. Oh, that's right, not End City. Deep Dark. Ancient City. Ancient City, not End City. You're right. Good morning, Princess. How are you doing? That guy. He comes around every now and again and just, you know, always messes stuff up. Alright, so we have that going, and then now we're going to create a natural, figure out a natural way of creating, oh, you know what we should probably do, like another, like, slope down, We didn't go for a walk like we were supposed to. Not that we were supposed to go for a walk, but it was cold and rainy this morning. We still did our Starbucks. We got a Starbucks this morning. Had a little treat. Alright, let's hop on out of here. So, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to shape it all out of moss? Because I don't have a whole lot of moss. That means we have to go make some moss. Or do we want to keep digging some stone? Right now I'm opting for stone because we can just dig some stone right here and keep going. I hear you. Where you at? Had a phone call. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. I was thinking of typing this out earlier, but I updated OBS and it messed so much stuff up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I keep having an update. It keeps allowing me saying, hey, update, and I'm like, I'll wait. I think I did update it recently, but I was on top of everything. So I don't have it on auto update. Alright. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but now that we're down here again, I think we're going to go down and grab some more stone. some real fun might happen on Thursday night with the ultra hardcore. I think I have some more exploring I need to do to get some materials to continue on with the mill. Ultra hardcore is like original Minecraft mechanics where there was no regen from hunger, eating. Every time you ate. The only problem is you have to craft the heals instead of having them stacked up on you. That's the kind of the more the real challenge. On top of your normal inventory management, down to 25%. Plenty of meat left on the axe. Plenty of meat. I will heal this up off camera, though. You guys don't want to sit there and watch me mutilate Enderman. Kill Enderman. Going through the building process. You know, I could. If I want a little more moss, okay, I guess I can make some down here. You get too much garbage. There are some quality of life mods I would love to get my hands on. And I keep thinking about modded Minecraft, because in modded Minecraft, well, at least on Vault Hunters, you could get yourself a lava bucket, and if you grabbed an item and right-clicked onto the bucket, it would burn it into lava, basically. That was a clever way of kind of trashing some items. Modded Minecraft is super fun. It absolutely is. I love them both. Very different ways. The biggest modded Minecraft I played has been Vault Hunters. I haven't gotten back into it yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to be streaming it or anything. But the progress is back up and running. I want to do something like ATM again. I played that for a little bit. Somebody sent me to this wilderness adventure to try out, and I actually want to dig into that to see what that one's like. We got plenty of space for more stone. Alright, no, we're good. We'll come back down and dig out some more if we have to. I enjoy everybody's regretful decision to get the Phantoms in there. and beat up sleep so much to get rid of phantoms and mobs. And I think a lot of people have taken that line to do so. Even I don't deal with them that often. That's kind of funny. I can't wait to actually have this all sealed off. Because I think once it's all sealed off, I think that's what I would, again, what I consider to be the broad strokes. And I think we can really get into some finer details. Of the structures. VM, what sort of shows are you watching streamed? Netflix or Disney or Hulu? Is there a show that you actually enjoy watching? Maybe we should have went with andesite. Disney and Netflix. So Marvel, into the whole Marvel universe. Star Wars. Mostly Marvel. Nice. This is where it's going to get interesting, I think. Is that 3? That was 3, right? And then 2. Something like that. Mostly watch YouTube, though. Gotcha. A lot of good programming on YouTube if you find the right things. I love a lot of the learning stuff. If you're familiar with Adam Savage and Tested, I could watch a lot of that. I think I'm going to get some andesite for some separation here. Now, some of my favorite shows or cartoons, Studio Ghibli, if you're familiar with those animations. My girls like them. That's usually you find on Max, though. But if you ever have a chance to watch it, I know theaters will sometimes do runs of Studio Ghibli cartoons. Like we went and saw, was it Ponyo maybe? I got the girls, so that, you know, we had to see Ponyo. But they did, I think they've seen Princess Mononoke. And that one's a little more action-packed. Yep, I have kids. We all went and saw Minecraft on this past Sunday. Kiki's Delivery Service was in the theater. That was fun. Kids did that. That's right. We did that. You like action packed, so you like. I think you'd like Princess Mononoke. Some good voice talent that was in there to do the English translations. I feel like I should round this. Boxing this up a bit. All right. Oh yeah, we'll definitely need to pull this out some more. This needs to come up like right there, I think. And we'll do the same thing. That feels better. Let's grab all these. And the rain, much like today. Alright, I think I want to pull this. I was having some fun making my own emotes, such as that little skeleton in the top right corner. Actually, I drew that myself. Used Procreate and a tablet. And now I don't consider myself an artist, but definitely art. It's very similar in a function. Thanks. It took a lot of time, I'm not gonna lie, and it was very challenging. I watched some tutorials on YouTube. But I feel like building is the same way. Actually, if you are able to watch any of the Build for Better, they're using Axiom and they're using some large-scale brushes, and what they're creating is just incredibly fantastic. Like I can't even imagine. I mean, I can't imagine, but the creative talent behind it just is insane. Like to come up with some of the ideas and the shapes. It's nice to have all the tools, all the cool tools, but fundamentally, if you don't have some of the artistic fundamentals down, it's a bit challenging. So drawing ahead, doing the right angle, getting things in proportions, but I enjoy a good challenge. I do enjoy a very good challenge. How's that looking now? No, it's looking good. So we just need to kind of like wrap this a little bit, and I think we're gonna at least have this section done. Well, I say done, but what I mean is proceeded upon. This one? No. Alright. Something feels off about that. Yeah, no, it looks like it needs to come this way a little bit more, connecting to maybe the second block here instead. Come on, get out of there. Maybe that's what we need there. Nice chatting with Daddy Bones. See you next weekend. Take care. You take care of yourself too. Be safe. I can't wait to hear what you thought about the movie. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for stopping in. What a shape. This is challenging here. I still need to wrap this around too, and it's going to be more of a corner. Feel right. Maybe trying to do the shape was just kind of maybe too early. And maybe doing this is a little bit more helpful. Now I'm trying to keep in mind that this is all going to be underwater too. But it doesn't mean I want to make any less effort to make it look good. Bum bum bum. It may even be that this comes down even more, too. Alright, yeah, it's coming in better. Oh, and there it is. End of the diorite. It's going to connect into there. And all of that's going to be gone. The top there. This here. All that's going to be gone. Just need to bring it in and slope it in. How much more diorite we got up here? A healthy amount. But knowing me, it's going to be one short of how many I actually need. But I guess we could grab some from underneath. Get out of here. Can't have too many more interruptions. That should keep us alright for now. Nope. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-ba-da-bum. I think this is where it's going to start coming there, so we may not even need that. Well, let's see how that works. think there might need to be some shaping. Post. Oh, we need to finish sealing that off. Alright, and this pretty much makes it that there is no more way oh, we have a long way to drag that down. But now there's no way in or out through traditional means of popping in through holes. Now our only way in or out of there is through here. Which didn't really create a way, did we? We didn't really create a way up or down through here. What is this? That's just a little light leak. That's from the stairs. I guess we can create like an elevator. Let's see if we can get a good spot. Ooh. Alright, that's not where I want the elevator. I kind of want it more like right here. It's a little too far to the right that I would actually like to have it, but given where our tanks are, I think it's going to be a good spot. Question is, do we want a way up? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, number 12. Hmm. Alright, so we'll do a bubble column up, and then how about a... Ooh, it might take a while to make. But how about, honey blocks for the way down. I mean, we can always just like create a hole and just fly down and fly up. But I like the idea of always having a way up and down without having to fly. I think we also may bulk this up. So this is more like an end and yeah. Something like that. Oh, I guess we better clean some of these up. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of splats in the interim. All right. I think that's really about it for today. I'm gonna grab some more andesite and seal that off. I'm gonna heal up my tools for next time. And when you start coming up with a palette... Oh, look, I still have a box back here or something. Oh, andesite. All right. Well, we made another day, another night. I'm gonna sleep this one away. Let's do that real quick. Let's just sleep this away. All right, there we have it. Look at this. Oh, look, this is coming along really, really good. I am very, very happy about how this is turning out. It's a really big project. I really haven't worked on anything this size ever, and it feels good. It feels really good, and I'm glad you guys are coming along, watching the process, all in survival at that too. This isn't even like, oh, I'm just gonna do a quick build and show you the end results. It's like I'm actually going through what I'm thinking about as best as I can. And if you guys have any questions, please ask away. How I'm getting my ideas or what I'm getting my ideas from. Part of it's just like trial and error, I'm just going to say. And part of it is just being experience. I'm just going to say experience. The more you do something, the better you get at it. And that's in anything you do in life. The more you do it, the better you get at it. So, anyways, let's head on over to our end screen. And let's get out of here. There we go. Oh my goodness. DaddyBones is so busy creatively. It's insane. I have my hands in so many projects. And it's just, it's a wild ride at the moment for me. And of course, I'm doing all the creative stuff is happening outside of work, so I still have my 8 hours a day that I'm still working on, and I'm trying to sneak in some of that creativity during a work day, like during a lunch or something like that. But anyways, oh my goodness, what is going on? Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, including you VOD viewers out there who are watching the VOD after the fact, to see the progress, to see everything and as it's coming along. If you're skipping over things, that's fine too. Thank you so much for just stopping in and just see what I'm up to. This is one of the reasons why I started streaming, was just I started creating things and like, hey, I should start sharing these with people, but I don't know who to share it with. So this was kind of the idea. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying everything. Anyways, in the meantime, as always, just, be kind to each other out there. I want you to stay safe. I'm going to see you again soon. Cheers.